Hey everybody, it's Joseph Rudy Rulo, and a lot of you are wondering, wow, he's been at the beach every day. Our season here is basically the ocean never goes away, and during the summertime it is so crowded here that it's just not enjoyable. You can't even park, and it's incredible because once Labor Day comes, there's barely anybody here. You pull up and you almost can get a beachfront parking spot. I only really live, right up the street from here, maybe about 15-20 minutes. On a good day, 20 minutes, 15 minutes. And it took me a lot of years. Everybody knows I have, PTSD, and with that comes a lot of challenges like change and things like that. And this area is really crazy. And I figured out on LBI, which this is like really, really cool. This is like an island, and there's like all really cool ocean. To figure out how it ticks around here. And really, it's just a very calm, serene, awesome environment. But it's just incredible. Most people have no idea. I had to drive here probably 20 times before I was comfortable enough over a period of like 3 or 4 years. Where I can just confidently just jump in a car and come here, like every day, like I'm doing right now. Sort of like I had to do with grocery shopping and stuff like that, thanks to Lyric, my service dog, which, she doesn't come on the beach. It's way too hot today. I don't take a chance. But anyway, I'll show you guys some pretty cool stuff out there. I'm hoping, yesterday I saw some pelicans over in Sunset Beach. Hopefully we'll see some pelicans or some awesome dolphins or maybe a whale. I mean, what's funny is it's still summertime until September 22nd, and then weeks after, weeks after September 22nd, think about it, right? We have winter time, and we think March 22nd or 21st, whatever date it is going to be spring. It's not. It's still cool. If you like cool weather, you can expect that the spring, startup day of spring, is going to be winterish, for quite a few weeks. So we're going to have summer probably until mid-October here. But the thing is, and people don't realize it, living down at the Jersey Shore, and I'm surrounded by bays and oceans. I'm actually surrounded by this ocean is on the other side where I live, the inlet. And bays and lakes, and these bodies of water don't cool off really fast. So here comes the winter time, right? Eventually after fall, which will be from September 22nd all the way to December, and the water's still kind of warm in December, right? It doesn't get freezing, and by the time it starts to get really, really cold, kind of summer's here. That's why you have in May and June, like really cold. I don't even go in the water until July, or August. I mean, if you're a real Jersey Shore person, when this water gets warm. Then people would say the opposite. Oh, if you're really Jersey Shore, you'll go in anytime. No way. I don't go in unless it's warm, because I have access to this all the time. But I'll show you guys this over here. The reason I'm showing you this is not to say, oh, look at what I live by. It's to encourage people. Hey, listen, man. Stop down here, man. It's beautiful. It's free. You don't have to pay to get on the beach. This is Ship Bottom. If you go over the bridge, this is directly right, the first beach you come to. I'm just so blessed by God, to be surrounded by this wondrous beauty, and to be able to, take my office here. I'm self-employed, and I've been almost my whole life. It's incredible. I see people retiring, and I'm at awe for them, and so happy for them. It's like when you're self-employed, you're basically retired your whole entire life. And I don't, you got to be willing to live like others aren't willing to live. Some people aren't willing to sacrifice at times. I'm doing well, but there's times that, I've struggled, and you have to really, put a dedication to that, and you have to expect the fact that, if you're not working a 9 to 5 job, that other people that are more consistent, because they have a guaranteed income coming in, that's what, throughout my life, I had that challenge, but once you get to that point, where you're self-employed and you're self-funding, you're able to have a retirement fund, which I have, and you're able to have, a beautiful car and the house and everything else. It's very awesome. And the reason I say that is, like yourself, I don't give myself enough credit. I'm sure you don't. And I have dreams that I want to do. I want to go to Hawaii really bad, but I'm responsible. I'm not gonna, go run over to Hawaii and spend $5,000 or $10,000. You see these people that cry the first time something happens. Oh, I'm so broke because of COVID. I'm so broke because of a disaster or whatever, because they weren't prepared. I'm not going to, I have almost $500,000 in credit, right? With zero balances. I have zero interest. My credit score's over 850. I can go anywhere I want in the whole world. I can do whatever I want. I could probably take off for 3 years, but I have to pay the bill eventually, right? That's the problem with America, is that people live like that, and our government lives like that. So, with that being said, I don't know what the hell this came into this stuff for, but I guess I just felt like saying hello and having a conversation. But check out this awesome. Today was one of those days, I started the day going to church. I barely could wake up out of bed. I was hurting because yesterday we went to Sunset Beach. I guess I'm tired from going in the water. Then we went to Great Adventure on Saturday, so that's 2 busy days in a row. And Lyric's not good with the hot weather, plus I wanted to feel good. Well, I don't want her to dehydrate and get diarrhea from this hot weather. And I get sad when I don't have her with me. She is my service dog, and it helps. But when I come here, it's just so empowering. Don't sit in the house today if you're sad and you're lonely and you're depressed. Get up and go out and shop, or start with brushing your teeth and putting your socks on and go out. Don't sit in the house. Do something, make magic for the day. Find the magic, find joy, find something that makes you really, really happy. And I swear it hurts when you first do it because you're just like tired and you're sad or whatever. And the reason why today is I woke up, I missed my mom, man. It's a hard day. My mother died July 19th, just a little over a year ago. And I didn't do much, people, you all noticed. I still kept doing everything I do. Still kept my show every single week, praising God on Sundays, and, my creative stuff with, Conservative Night Live and my business and my acting career. It just kept moving forward. Sometimes you have to just, move forward, but at the same time, you got to use the past to move forward. That's what my mom said. And, people out there, if you, are having a bad day, get out in the sun, walk, get that heart pumping. That's the first move. I'm telling you, you'll feel much better, and have an optimistic view. Anybody out there who ever wants to know some strategies and tactics, if you're that depressed, let me know. I'm not a therapist. I'm not going to, try to act as one. You need one if you need one, but I'm always there for you guys if you ever need any tips, because I've had, if you ask me, tell me how you're feeling between 0 and 10, 10 being the worst, how you feel. I've had days where I was at 100 like today, and look at what I turned this day out to be. Pretty cool, huh? And that's why I'm doing this, not to be in any way, shape, or form anything other than modest, and loving you all out there to say, if there's someone out there hurting, you can do this. If I can do this, But look, and I'm having a great day today. It just took a matter of, realizing that I was upset about my mom today, and that's it. Once I realized I was sad about my mom, it was familiar and I understood it, and I didn't feel like I was weird or something. No, it's just, the other thing too is this damn weather kills me, and it blocks my sinuses, and you wake up and you don't realize that you have a blockage in the one side. Even though I'm, using medication and nasal spray, you wake up and you weren't breathing like properly, and it's like you got to breathe like properly all the time, or else you can have panic attacks and anxiety. So always make sure you're taking deep breaths throughout the day. But anyway, this is turning into like a self-help tape here, but I hope you guys see this as loving. This is so beautiful. I hope you all enjoyed it. God bless.